Now I will continue basic concept of chemistry. I myself, Dr. B.K. Mahanti, first welcome you in this session. In the basic concept of chemistry, in the last class, I have told you about the mole concept. About the mole concept, I have given some idea in the last class, mole concept. Now, I will give a problem for you. This problem and I will answer. Calculate. The question is, calculate the number of moles present in 5.6 gram of carbon dioxide. I mean, the concept is there, mole, how many moles present in the gram. So, relationship is given to you, the relationship mole and gram. So, 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Carbon is 12, oxygen is 2 into 16, 12 plus 32, that is equal to 44 grams. 1 mole of carbon dioxide is 44 grams. That is 5.6 gram carbon dioxide moles. So, 44 gram of carbon dioxide is 1 mole. 44 is 1 mole. So, clearly we have to find out how many moles present in 5.6 gram of carbon dioxide. So, 1 gram of carbon dioxide equal to 1 by 44, 5.6 gram of carbon dioxide, that is 1 into 5.6 by 44. That is 5.6 by 44 mole. So, number of moles present in 5.6 gram, this is the 5.6 by 44. Second question is, most of the time pilang parikar question ase between 1 gram of methane, 1 gram methane, 1 gram of water, 1 gram of water and 1 gram of oxygen, and 1 gram of oxygen which contain more number of molecules, So, the relationship is gram and a molecule. So, methane formula is CH4, water is formula is H2O, and oxygen is O2. So, methane, its molecular mass C12 plus 4 is equal to 16, 2 plus 16 is equal to 18, 2 to 16, each oxygen 16, atomic mass, molecular mass 16 to 32. So, 1 mole of methane by any mole, I mean we know 1 mole of methane, 1 mole of methane is equal to how many grams? Equal to 16 grams. 1 mole jaha 16 gram madhya seya. 16 grams of methane is equal to 6.022 10 to the 23 molecules. So 1 gram. So 1 gram of methane. 1 gram of methane. 1 gram of methane will be 6.022 10 to the 23 by 16 molecules. ताले गोटे ग्राम मिथेन जहाँ 6.022 into 10 to the 23 by 16 molecule the same 1 gram methane this molecule. Now 1 gram of then water, let us 1 gram of water. 1 gram of water, 1 gram of water which is equal to 16 plus 2 18 grams. 18 grams is equal to 6.022 10 to the 23 molecules. So 1 gram of water is equal to 6.022 10 to the 23 by 18 molecule. Similarly, oxygen, 1 mole of oxygen last class with the कहते is equal to 32 grams is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the 23. So 1 gram contain 6.022 10 to 23 by 32. Now this is 1 gram oxygen, this is water, this is your methane. Which is bigger? The bigger will be denominator, look at by 16 same, this is same by 16 by 18 by 32. So by 16 this part 1 gram methane contain more molecules. So 1 gram of answer is 1 gram of methane contain more number of molecules. जते तय बाई अछि जते तलकु बेसी बड़ हबो सेते सान छोट हबो. This already and the question is there. Now this mole concept over. Now I will give you what is the empirical formula. Empirical formula. Molecular formula I told you molecular formula water H2O. Similarly empirical formula. Empirical formula. What is empirical formula? Empirical formula defined as the formula which give which give simplest whole number ratio, simplest whole number ratio of atoms of various elements present in the molecule of the compound, present in the molecule of the compound. I will give a clear idea about empirical formula which gives simplest whole number ratio of atoms of various elements present in the molecule of the compound. Let us see benzene. Benzene its molecular formula is C6H6. C6H6. तार 6टा कार्बन अच्छी हाइड्रोजन 6टा अच्छी then the empirical formula will be a molecular formula MF. Molecular formula. This is molecular formula. But you see, simplest whole number ratio. It is 6. Here is 6. You divide 6 here. Here also divide 6. So this will be 6 by 6, 6 by 6, and this will be CH. So the empirical formula of benzene is CH. This is the empirical formula. So empirical formula because divisible whole number ratio by 6, 6 by 6, 1. This is 6 by 1, that is whole number ratio. Similarly, we take glucose. Glucose. You know, molecular formula is C6. C6 H12 O6. Now look at there. It is a molecular. It is the molecular formula. MF, molecular formula. So what will be the empirical formula? So whole number ratio is 6, 12, 6. Which is whole number divisible? 6 by 6, 1. So the empirical formula will be the by 6 by 6 by 6. That is equal to CH2O. How divided by everybody? This is only divisible by 6. So this is the. So this is your N. Here the N is 6. N is equal to molecular formula by empirical formula. Empirical formula. So this by this will be 6. Here is by division 6. So N is equal to here 6. N is equal to 6. So how can find out the empirical formula? Problems are there. We have to make out some problems. बहुत some plus परीक्षा पढ़े question problems. When you go to find out the problem, solve the problem, you have to follow the following rule. First write down table, make a table. Make a table. In the table, you have to write down one element. First we write down element. First write down element. Then with the percentage. Question is given. तापरे atomic mass. Atomic mass. Then relative number of, this is A and this is B. Relative number of molecules. That is A by B. Simple ratio. Simple ratio. Then simplest whole number. From this we can find out, only knowing this we can find out the empirical formula of the compound. Let us give a question is given to you. Suppose carbon is given to you problem. Carbon is 54.24% given to you. A compound having carbon is 54.24%, hydrogen is 9.05%, and oxygen is 36.71% in a compound. Find out empirical formula. Find out empirical formula and molecular formula and molecular formula if the molecular mass is the molecular mass given to you, the molecular mass 88. I'm back to the data. So one is empirical formula and molecular formula. So how many elements are there? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So first write down the elements present there. Number one, first element. We have to write down carbon. So elements are first carbon is 54.24. Hydrogen, first find out hydrogen and then oxygen. First element. Then percentage given to you. It is content 54.24, 54.24. Hydrogen is given 9.05, 9.05, and hydrogen is given, oxygen is given to you 36.71. Only this much is given to you. How to find out the empirical formula? So atomic mass, carbon atomic mass, put the value of carbon, the atomic mass of carbon is 12. Hydrogen, the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. Oxygen, its atomic mass is 16. Then this is A percentage and B atomic mass. To divide A by B will be 54.24 by 12. It will be 9.05 by 1. This will be 36.71 by 16. So simple ratio we have to make A by B. That is, this ratio you will then make a ratio 4 point simplest ratio. This is value is 4.52. This is 9.05. This is 2.99. 2.29. Sorry, 2.29. 2.29. The kaide support sana jota 4.52, then 9.05, then 2.29. So lowest number is 2.29. So divide 2.29 in each case. 2.29. To make it whole number, 2.29, lowest number to whole number. So this will be 1. This will be equal to 3.95 and this value is 1.97. So our simple ratio is what is 1.97, 3.95 and it is 1. Then this is near to, very near to, that is equal to 4, whole number. Simplest whole number is given to you. 3.95 assumed to be 4. 1.97 assumed to be 2. Whole number. This is 1. So simple, you find out the empirical formula. Oxygen is 1, hydrogen is 4, carbon is 2. So the empirical formula is, the empirical formula, the problem you can write in this method. Empirical formula will be C2, C2H, how many H? H4O. C2H4O. Then another question is, the molecular mass is 88. If the molecular mass is the 88, so mass by empirical formula will be C2 means 2 into 12 plus 1 into 4 plus oxygen is 16. So this will be 24 plus 4 plus 16. This is 44. So empirical mass is 44. So N will be molecular mass, M formula, molecular formula mass, mass due to molecular mass, that is 88. I am writing 88, question given to 88 by 44, that is 2. Hence, the molecular formula will be 8, only multiply 2, C4 2 times H8O2. This is the answer. जो कौन सी क्वेश्चन पढ़ले फर्स्ट मेक ए टेबल कर देला पड़े तापरे मेक इट होल नंबर देन फाइंड आउट एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला देन फाइंड आउट द मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला. Then we'll have to go equivalent mass. What is atomic mass? Molecular mass, ampere formula, equivalent mass. Equivalent mass. Equivalent mass is the number. It is the number which shows how many parts by mass of the element, by mass of the element combine or displace 1.008 parts by mass of बुझे देवी by mass of hydrogen or 8 parts by mass of oxygen or 35.5 parts by mass of chlorine. I will give you what is equal mass. Simple way, you may write sodium. We have to find out the atomic mass and equal mass of sodium. Sodium, you look at here, sodium plus HCl. It form NaCl, sodium chloride, and displace 1H. Magnesium plus HCl. Simple way, equal mass I will discuss. It give 2H, replace 1 magnesium, replace 2H. Aluminum plus 3HCl, Al3 plus 3H. How can find out the equal mass? First number 1, 2, 3. In case of 1, sodium, we know sodium atomic mass, atomic mass of sodium is 23. Atomic mass of magnesium, we will do magnesium afterwards, I will go. So 23 parts by mass of sodium, 23 parts by mass of sodium displace, its mass is 1.08, 1H is there, displace 1.008 parts by mass of hydrogen, Hence, equal mass is the how many 1.008 parts by mass of hydrogen jati mass darkar, that is called equal mass. So the equal mass is 23. Hence, equal mass sodium is 23. Atomic mass equal mass seya. Because magnesium 2 into 1 0.8. Since 2 times 1 1.0 करिया पाई, it is 24 parts. So the 24 by 2, that will be equal mass of magnesium will be similarly equal mass of magnesium will be 24 gram parts by mass displaced 2 into 1.08. Hence equal mass will be 24 by 2, that is 12. The magnesium equal mass 12. Similarly aluminum equal mass will be 3H, so 27 atomic mass by 3, that is equal to 9. So this is the equal mass. So this is atomic mass. So this is valence. Hence the equal mass is equal to, hence the equivalent mass is equal to, एबार सेकेंड डिटेल पढ़ा जीवो खाली टिके टिके आइडिया रखा कथा. The equivalent mass is equal to, equivalent mass is equal to atomic mass by valence. Valence. How can find a compound? Suppose HCl. How can find the equal mass? HCl. HCl, the molecular mass equal to HCl1, chlorine 35.5, so totally 36.5. So it contains one replaceable hydrogen atom. Here one replaceable hydrogen atom. Replaceable hydrogen atom. So which is called basicity. This is called basicity. So basicity 1 means basicity 1. So the molecular mass of the acid by basicity, the molecular mass of acid, molecular mass by basicity, which is called equal mass of acid. This is called acid. Similar base, sodium hydroxide NaOH. It contains one OH group. So 1 OH means acidity 1. Sodium is 1. So molecular mass similar manner. It is a base. In case of base, it will molecular mass of base, molecular mass of base by acidity. Here acidity OH is 1. Gote OH is 1. Suppose MgOH equal to. What will the equal mass? Total mass by 2. Aluminum hydroxide, total molecular mass by 3. Let us find out what is the equal mass of sulfuric acid. How can find out the equivalent mass of sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid formula is H2SO4. First calculate the molecular mass. The molecular mass is equal to hydrogen level 1 into 2 plus 32 plus 64. So this is equal to 98. So what is the basicity here? Basicity 2. So the equal mass is equal to 98 by 2, that is 49. So what is the molecular mass is 98, and the equal mass of sulfuric acid is 49. Similarly HCl, and atomic mass same as molecular mass because it contains one replaceable hydrogen atom. Here basicity is 1, it is monobasic acid. Here is monobasic acid. Monobasic acid, that is called dibasic acid. Because monobasic acid means it contains 1 H, it contains 2 H. So its equal mass is equal to 1 plus 35.5 by 1, 36.5 by 1, 36.5. That is mass, molecular mass same as equal mass. Here molecular mass same as is equal to equal mass in case of HCl. So this is all about equivalent mass. Now we go to reactions in solution. Reactions in solutions. When you go to reactions in solution, we have to measure first in a study one concentration. Concentration. We have to measure concentration. What is concentration? गोटे अल्प चीनी पानी टिके बेसी पानी देदेल चीनी ना डाइल्यूट होगा मीठा कम लगे जो चीनीटा बेसी रुगर विल मोर इट मोर स्वीट सो द कंसंट्रेशन इज मोर द अमाउंट ऑफ सॉल्यूट प्रेजेंट इन द सॉल्यूशन इज मोर नाउ इट कैन मेजर नंबर 1 मास परसेंटेज व्हाट इज मास परसेंटेज इन सॉल्यूशन mass percentage is percent like this mass percentage that is called W by W mass percentage W by W. So this is equal to mass of solute in gram by mass of solution in gram into 100. So what is solute? Suppose sugar plus water it form solution, sugar solution, sugar water मिसिगला परे. So this sugar is called solute, water is called solvent, solute plus solvent is called solution. जो large quantity that is called solvent, जो little amount that is solute plus solvent we get solution. So how can measure weight percentage? So mass of the solute in gram, mass of solution in grams. Suppose we have to find out the mass percentage of this problem. Calculate. Question is simple question. Calculate mass percentage. Calculate mass percentage when 2 grams of substance, 2 grams of substance dissolved in 18 grams of water. 18 grams of water. So what is the mass of solute? Here the mass of solute is 2 grams. The mass of solution will be 2 grams solute kala phila 18 gram. 2 plus 18 that is 20 gram. So the WW mass percentage that is called mass percentage will be 2 by 20 into 100 which is equal to 10%. So this 10% of solute ko that is 10% of solution. What percent? 10% of solution. So mass percent we can find out, then what is the mole fraction? What is mole fraction? Solution we can find out the mole fraction. How to calculate the mole fraction? In the mass percentage, in the mole fraction, solution that mapiba, concentration that kariba, we can take mole percentage. That is called mole fraction. So mass percentage and mole fraction. The mole fraction is called mole fraction is equal to number of moles of the solute, number of moles, mole fraction of solute कर देले. Mole fraction solute नहीं पारे, solvent नहीं पारे. Solute, number of moles of solute by total number of moles. Total number of, for example, moles in the solution. total number of moles in the solution. Number of moles of solute, simple way, that is called, simple A is A good component, B another component, Na by Na plus Nb. Two components are there, A or B. A. Similarly, this is Na by, this is the mole fraction of A, mole fraction MF of A. B will be mole fraction of B, Nb by Na plus Nb. Theta. It is mole fraction of B, and that is mole fraction. Simple way, I will give a problem. Number of moles of A by total number of moles. Here number of moles of B by total number of moles. We can find out the mole fraction of solute or solvent in solution. Suppose uh, 10 grams of solute, 10 grams of sodium chloride dissolved in 90 gram of water. Calculate the mole fraction. Calculate the mole fraction of sodium chloride. 10 mole fraction of, we can find out the mole fraction of sodium chloride. Kitte mole was sodium chloride? 10 grams sodium chloride. So what is the number of moles? Sodium chloride Na is 23, chloride 35.5, total is 58.5, 1 mole. 58.5 gram is 1 mole. Simple way, I will a simple day karte pariba. 10 grams will be 1 by 58.5 into 10. That is mole of NaCl. And the number of moles of water, number of moles of water is H2O, its gotta mole is 18 gram, 16 plus 2. So 90 by 5 moles. So Na, sodium chloride is Na, that is number of moles is 10 by 58.5 mole by 5 plus 10 by 58.5. Total number Na plus Nb by Na. We can Na find out. So by this way, by this method, we can find out any mole fraction in the solution. Then very important point is normality. What is normality? Normality, one molarity, then we have to do again first normality. Number of moles of the solute, number of moles of the solute present, number of moles of the solute present 1 liter of the solution, 1 liter of the solution, 1 liter of the solution is called normality. Is called normality. Simple way, normality. So normality may be, we may write it like this, normality, simple way, number of gram equivalent of solute by volume of the solution per volume of the solution of 1 liter. So the normality is the number of gram equivalents per liter. How can find out the normality? Simple way. Or mathematical I calculate get better normality. Normality by easy method we can calculate find out the normality. Grams per liter. Kete grams per liter is grams per liter by equal mass. Simple way, by equal mass. By taking this, we can easily calculate the normality. Suppose 40 grams of sodium hydroxide, 40 grams of sodium hydroxide dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Dissolve 1 liter of solution. Find out normality. How can the normality बाहर करिबा? Then grams per liter, 40 grams dissolved in 1 liter. Put the only value is 40 by equal mass NOH. Equal mass is तो कहली टिके आगु 23 plus 16 plus 1 that is 40. 1 was there by 1 equal by 40. So 40 by 40 that is equal to n, 1n. So the solution is 1n. Suppose question change kala, it is 4 grams is there, 4 grams. 4 grams of sodium hydroxide dissolved in 1 liter solution. At that case what will be? 4 grams means grams per liter is 4. 4 by 40 n. Normality. That is called n by 10. The solution is called n by 10. Similarly, we can find out the normality. Then, suppose this is normality. Now you have to find out molarity. How can find out the molarity? Molarity is the number of moles of the solute. Number of moles of the solute. Number of moles of the solute present in 1 liter of solution. 1 liter of solution. So molarity means in a similar manner we can find out molarity is equal to number of moles, number of gram moles, write down number of gram moles of the solute, gram moles of solute by volume of the solution of 1 liter, volume of the solution of 1 liter. The number of gram moles of solute. Suppose you have molarity of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, given question is given 98 grams of sulfuric acid dissolved in 1 liter of solution. What is molarity? Similarly, we can simple way by problem mathematically we write molarity is equal to grams per liter by molecular mass. That is equal to normality equal mass. Here is molecular mass. Molecular mass. Grams per liter. How many grams? 98. 98 by molecular mass. Sulfuric acid 2 plus 32 plus 64. That is equal to 98 by 98. So this is equal to 1 m. So this is called molarity. One is normality, one is molarity. Then molality, right? Molality. That is molarity, it is molality. Molality is called M. What are N? M. M. The molarity, number of moles of the solute, number of number of moles of the solute number of moles of the solute present in 1000 gram or 1 kg of the solvent. So solution, here is solvent. Depend 1 kg of the solvent. The molarity, because dependent on mass, it is independent of temperature. It is independent of question normality, molarity and molarity, which is independent of temperature. Independent of temperature. Because depend on the mass, not in volume. जो volume depend करे, they depend on temperature. जो mass depend करे, that does not depend on temperature. It is independent of temperature. ताले concentration कल है mass percentage, that is WW, normality, mole fraction, molarity and molality. Now, how to balancing of chemical equation? How to write the balancing of chemical equation? How to balance equation? Simple heat and trial method. Heat and trial method. चेष्टा करी करी हमें करी हो पड़ो किंतु हुए heat and trial method. Suppose जब equation balance करिया गले reactant left side is called reactant, right side is called product. हम एमे देखिबा number of atoms of the reactant side is equal to the number of atoms in product side. Suppose but simple way heat and trial balance कर परिबा H2 plus O2 given you water. H2 plus O2 H2O. Whether this equation is balanced or not, equation टा balance है कि नहीं केमिति करिवो. This equation is balanced or not, because look at here, in the left side it is reactant side, it is product side. In the reaction side there are 2 hydrogen atoms, you all right? Here is 2 hydrogen atoms. Now here is 2 oxygen atom, here is 1 oxygen atom, so it is not balanced. So in order to balance the equation, हमें कौन कले balance ही परिबो? O2 दीटा OH, trial method try करिबा to 2. Oxygen is balanced, 2O, 2O, but hydrogen, look at here, 1H2, deta H, 2H, 2 into 4H, you may make it 2. So the balance equation is, of this equation is 2H2 plus O2 is equal to 2H2O. This method is called heat and trial method. Some simple way, N2 plus H2, another equation. Nitrogen plus hydrogen, it form NH3. Balance बेले हम तो करिबा एटा खाली एरो मार्क दे देबा. Balance बेले is equal to लिखिबा. Not balanced. So N2 plus H2 NH3, in this case whether this is balanced or not. You look at here, in the left side there is 2 nitrogen atom, here is 3, and we are not balanced. एपटे कौन जिनिस एपटे कौन जे balance है नहीं. Suppose N2 is there, you write 2NH3. 2NH3, 2 into 3, 6, so we make it 3. Now the balance equation is N2 plus 3H2, 2NH3. Can balance heat and trial, epote 2N, epote 2N, epote 6H, epote 6H. So this equation is called balanced equation. Hence we write is equal to. But all are balanced. But partial equation method, which is difficult one, केतो दिन सोच we cannot easily हम करि परिबा heat and trial method. Suppose KMnO4 plus HCl, it form KCl, manganese chloride plus water. This equation will be difficult by heat and trial method, but by simple, very simple, by partial equation method. It is called partial equation method. In the partial equation method, we bigger अच्छी, bigger तो हम भांगी दो, part कर दो, छोटे छोटे कर दो. It is a bigger one. KMnO4 is a bigger one. I will divide into smaller one. So K-4 break into K-4 भांगी दबा एवं each part तो balance करिवा. K oxide, manganese oxide and oxygen प्रति part को balance करिवा. ताले बर्तमान this will be K oxide will be KO not balanced. Oxygen is 2, formula is K2O. Alright, first is K2O. Then the oxide of K oxide, then Mn oxide plus we may write this as MnO plus we write this oxygen. Now it is not balanced. First प्रति part का balance it is easier by heat and trial method. You write 2 because K2 is there. 2 Mn, write 2 MnO. K2O, 2 MnO plus how many O? 4O, 4 into 2, 8O. Then OO, 3O, it will be 5O. Look at here, is it balanced or not? Water part, it is balanced. 2 KMnO4, K2O plus 2 MnO plus 5. हम उन्हें border को छोटा कर देले. Each part then react with HCl. Simple K2O plus HCl it form 2 KCl plus H2O. Is it balanced? Simple balance by integral method. 2K, 2K, 2Cl, 2Cl, 2H, 2H, 1O, 1O. Alright. Then KCl is there, MnO. R oxide HCl मिसला, पण ये मिसला. MnO plus HCl it form MnCl2 plus water. And 2HCl, 2Cl balanced, 2H, 2H. Mn is there, each part is balanced. Now last stage O is there. HCl plus O it form जो कुछ रिएक्शन पड़े हम तो भांगी छोटे छोटे कर दे पारिले. H2O plus chlorine. So now you have this. There is 5O is there. Here is 1O. Multiply this into 5. A प्रति बार to cancel करिवा. It is 1 K2O. It is 1 K2O is there. There is no multiplication required. 2 MnO. Each part is balanced. We multiply 2. After multiplication and add all this. After adding we find 2 KMnO4. Balanced equation will be 2 KMnO4 which is not easy for heat and trial method. 2 KMnO4 plus cancel 2 MnO 2 MnO cancel 5O 5O cancel. 2 HCl. Here is 2 HCl. 2 into 2 4. 4 plus 2 8. That is 2 HCl is there. Here is 2 4. 4 6. Here is 10. So it will be 2 KMnO plus 16 HCl. In this side, look at here. 2 KCl. 2 KCl plus 2 MnCl2. 2 MnCl2. 5 chlorine. 5 Cl2 and the 5 H2O, 2 H2O plus 8 H2O. Let us find out whether it is balanced or not. Easier method this is by partial equation method. 2 KMnO4, 2K. How many K are there? 2K. Number of chlorine 16 Cl. 5 into 10, 10 to 12. 2 into 2, 4. 16 Cl. All right. 8O. 8O. How many H? 16H. 8 into 2, 16H. So by this method, we can find out the balance equation by partial equation method. Another is, we may write, for potassium permanganate, in potassium dichromate, K2Cr27. How to balance the equation of this equation I am writing. Bigger one, K2 Cr2O7 plus sulfuric acid plus H2S, it form K2SO4 Cr2SO4 whole 3 plus H2O plus sulfur. এটা ইজি মেথড କରିପାରିବେନି balance, difficult, very difficult. ତେଣୁ ये will adopt partial equation method. ଆଉ regression method ଅଛି বা ion electron method ଯୋଉଟା ପରେ ପରେ ଯିବ ଜାଣିବ, but this way I want a partial equation method. So this is a bigger molecule, ଆମେ ତ ଭାଙ୍ଗିବା. We have to break this bigger molecule K2 Cr2O7, it make it K2O Cr2 chromium oxide, potassium oxide, then chromium oxide, chromium valence चला 3, oxygen 2, so it means 2, here is 3, Cr2O3 plus O. कितना बाहर करिबा? This balance 2K, 2K balance, 2Cr, 2Cr balance, 7O, 3 plus 1O, 4O, this will be 3O. Then each part react with sulfuric acid. তাহলে K2O plus sulfuric acid, it form K2SO4 plus H2O. Cr2O3, it is balanced, plus sulfuric acid, Cr2 प्रति पार्टक में हीट एंड टाइल मेथड में बैलेंस करिया पड़िबो, whole 3 plus 3H2O. Then O is there, H2S is there, H2S plus O it form H2O plus sulfur. तापरा में इटो कट्टे पड़िबो, ताले मैंने 3O is there, so multiply by this 3. आउ कुछ अच्छे कि K2O को K2 कटि जिवो, Cr2O3 Cr कैंसल हो जिवो, K2O K2 कैंसल, Cr2O3 Cr2O3 कैंसल. This part is completely cancelled. Add all the equations. K2 Cr2O7 balance equation will be K2 Cr2O7 plus sulfuric acid 3H2SO4, H2SO4, 4H2SO4, 4H2SO4, three H2S, H2S, let us see 3 H2S, because multiply by 3, this is equal to K2SO4 1 plus Cr2 SO4 whole 3, Cr2 SO4 whole 3 plus 3S plus 3H2O, H2O, 4H2O plus 3, 7H2O is equal to plus 7H2O. Let us see whether balance or not. About 2K, about 2K, about 2 chromium, so 2 chromium. About 7O, 16O, 23O. Look at here, 4, 12 plus 4, 16, 23O. 14H, look at here, how many H? 8H, 3H2, 6H, 14H. So we can balance the equation by heat and trial method and partial equation method. Other methods are there, few methods will be discussed later on, that is ion electron method. We can discuss by ion electron method, which will be taught you later on. So, this is all about your basic concept of chemistry. All about basic concept chemistry, we have finished all the concepts. Next time I will teach you atomic structure. Second chapter, unit 2, atomic structure. Thank you for patient hearing.